What's up, guys? I just wanted to show you this gorgeous coach gun I got. I waited about probably 4 to 5 weeks for it, and it was worth it. I always had a passion for the old cowboy guns, the beauty and just the artwork and the scrolling and how they look and all that. And I've had coach guns before, but they were lower end. They were like from Century Arms and Stoger, and they're okay. They're okay, but I said, you know, I got a little extra money. I think maybe I'm going to go higher end with a coach gun. So I started doing all kinds of research, and it's my phone, sorry. And I was noticing that CZ, which I didn't even know, makes beautiful, I mean beautiful coach guns. So I just wanted to show it off to you. It's got a dark stock, dark walnut stock, and I got lucky because it's real dark. You know, the wood always comes out differently because there's different densities of wood. So when they stain the wood, certain wood absorbs the stain, certain wood that's more dense doesn't absorb it as much. That's why the colors kind of fluctuate and they're not exact. But this came out real dark, and the darker the better. I don't like light colored wood stock. I don't like them. I like dark. So dark or dark cherry. But this looks really nice. It's a very detailed shotgun as far as being put together and worked on. Whoever worked on it. Look at these. Look at the checkering. Now the first thing I notice on checkering, especially the outline, wait a minute, turn that off. Usually the outline line is squiggly because it's hard to make that perfect. So I'm sure they probably have some kind of laser machine that does it. So I mean, look at that outside line. Man, that ain't any squiggling at all. And the checkering is absolutely gorgeous. And the color case hardening is what really wins you over. Check it out. Beautiful color case hardening. And it's almost period correct. The only thing that's not period correct is that front sight. They didn't have front sights back then like that. They had brass balls. But it's cool. I'm going to touch it. You know, it's pretty period correct, and of course it has a safety on it, but what the good thing about the safety is it's very discreet. It's very discreet. You can barely notice it. Of course you can see it's here, and then when you flick the switch, it doesn't have that stupid red dot that really makes it not period correct. So that's nice that they did that. It has the safety, and I'm telling you, the switch feels really positive. You can see the whole gun moved. Me trying to put it on and off, and it's very smooth. Doesn't move side to side, doesn't feel rickety. It's very good quality. There's the top of the receiver there, that's what you want to call it. Look at that scroll work. Okay, it's got the external hammers. So usually the shotguns with the external hammers don't have a extractor. It just has like a lifter, and it lifts up the shell so you can pull it out. It doesn't extract or eject and fly out. If it did, that wouldn't be period correct anyway. Now there's ones with internal hammers, and some of them have the strong extraction when you open it up, which is really cool. I always wanted one of them. But we'll see what happens. You never know. So this is a 20-inch barrel. It's a beautiful length barrel. And another thing they did that I wasn't real crazy about, when they chopped the end off, they left it silver, bare steel, so it gave it an unfinished look. So I blued the tip of it. What did I use? I'll show you right now. This stuff is great. You don't want to use paint or touch-up paint. You want to use bluing. Okay, Brown Nails sells it. It's liquid gun blue, and what it does is it blues the gun. It doesn't paint the gun. Here's the difference. What it is it's kind of like a, I'm going to say acid, but don't burn your hands. It's kind of like an acid, and what it does is it turns the gun a different color. It stains it. It stains it a different color. It like impregnates the steel. You understand? So it gives it a more flush, natural look, because the color's in the metal instead of on top of the metal. So much better. So yeah, this was pure silver. It just looked unfinished, man, because it's like the whole gun's black, and then they chop it, and then they polish it, and all the front was silver, and I just wasn't digging that. So I blued it and made it look more complete. Look how nice it came out. It was easy. All I did was lightly sand the area that was bare metal, and then alcohol it, blow it, alcohol it, clean it real good, let it dry, and then just start applying that Brownell's bluing, and you let it sit for 60 seconds, wipe it off, and you keep doing it and doing it and doing it until it turns all the way black. And then there it is. Look how much better that looks. I should have showed you that before, but that really completed it. Alright. It's a little stiff when you open and close it because it's new. So what I'm going to do is take it apart and oil all the friction points, anything that's rubbing. I'm going to oil it. Here comes the train. And shooting it, believe it or not, helps that too. It really does. So if you, well, I'm not going to be shooting it anytime soon because I got to find a place to shoot it. But it's good to put a lot of rounds through it, because then once you shake the gun up, when you push the lever over and just go like that, it just falls open. Right now you have to force it open for it to open. But I haven't oiled it yet, so that oil is going to help that too. But it's still going to be stiff. It's just brand new. It's a higher quality gun, so it's really tightly made. All the tolerances are splitting hair tight. That's why it's real stiff. You know, yeah. Everything comes with a price. I mean, look at the way the barrel reaches the face. I mean, that's tight, perfect. So you're looking at about $900 for something like this. But look what you get. You know what I mean? They even color case hardened the release latch for the foregrip. They didn't miss nothing except the end of the barrel. I fixed that. It was easy. It turns, the friggin' glare is messing up the look. There you go. Look at that. That's the release lever to take off the foregrip. And once you take the foregrip off, the whole gun just comes apart. Look at that. Scrolling everywhere. And you see it says CZ. So if you're looking for a really nice coach gun, like a nice high-end one, that's not thousands of dollars, about $900, look what you're getting. CZ makes a good one. And these are built for shooting. That's the most important thing you need to know. These are built for shooting. They use them in cowboy competitions and everything. So they're, you know, that's awesome. Even the butt plate is color case hardened. Look at that. And then look at the fit. Zero gaps, no cracks. You can't see anything. I almost dropped it. Jesus Christ. That would have been real bad. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys. It's just a beautiful piece of history and so well made. And if you can afford it, if you could just come up with a few hundred more instead of getting a cheap one, try to get the CZ. Now, it's made in Turkey. Remember that. But I'll tell you what, Turkey makes very high quality firearms. Very. From what I've seen in the gun shop. 12 gauge 3-inch chamber. And what's the drawback to these? They hurt when you shoot them. Yep. But you don't want to put a rubber butt pad on this. It'll make it look like dog shit. So you just got to take the pain. Wear a thick jacket. That's all. You don't want to do that. You don't want to put anything modern on here, you know. I'm going to keep it just the way it is. Like I said, I've had these before. I've had cheap ones. I've had decent ones. And this is the nicest one I've ever seen. And we're talking a difference of like maybe $350. So $350, it's a world of difference. A world of quality. And that's it. That's today's video. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. And just to let you know, guys, really fantastic feedback on the holsters. I'm getting all kinds of emails from people that received their holsters, and they're like really, really full of compliments, and I really appreciate it, because all that does is make me want to do it more, make me want to make them better, and just keep on going. And that's what it does. It gives you encouragement and motivation. So I'll tell you, since I started the holsters, especially in the very beginning, I didn't know what I was doing. But if I think about it, from the beginning to now, legitimate complaints I've had, I'm thinking maybe 3. Maybe 3. And the reason why is I didn't put the website up until I knew what I was doing. I did not do it because I didn't want to deal with it's too tight. It's warped. It's wavy looking. You know, screws are coming loose. You know, all that stuff. It doesn't fit quite right. You can't just build holsters. You can't just say, you know what, I'm going to build holsters. It takes a long time. I'm just saying, if you're thinking about doing it, it takes a long time to get it down. It's a feel, it's a fit, it's precise measuring, especially on the sight channel. When you measure that sight channel, when you're making an inside the waistband holster, a taco fold, that has to be just right. If that's not just right, it don't fit quite right. That has to be perfect. That's what I've learned. So I'm just giving you some, you know, some insight on a little bit of history of how the holsters started and where they're at now. So they're on a good level now, where I'm pretty much satisfied with them. I think they're very nice. So we're all caught up with those. If you want to order more, the link is always under the video for the website. So just figure I'd let you know. If you order, you won't be waiting long. Although the post office is a little messed up right now. But as far as I go, you'll be getting your holster. It'll be in the mail in days. When you get it is when you get it. Okay? And remember, the shipping's free, so you can't beat it. Alright guys, I hope you like the new Coach gun. It's the 1878 CZ. And what a beautiful piece of history. So I got my cowboy guns completed. I have the shotgun, I have the lever action, and I have a pistol. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have the 3 cowboy guns. And all 3 are good quality. Good feeling. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you soon.